Hello YouTube, it's Birdo Prey 5, and we're back for episode 9 of Cities Skylines, City on the Edge of Forever. And give me a minute to open my tablet so we can bring up the comments, though I'm not sure if anybody's actually here yet, but if there is, I suppose it's Thomas. Let's just see. 2 people watching. Okay. Ooh. Thomas, hello Thomas, and Vixen. Hi babe. Hey Vixen. I just hope you're feeling a little better. And Thomas, you can hear me. Perfect. Perfect. Well, cool. Glad everybody could make it. By everybody, of course, I mean both of you. Well, I was thinking it might be time, even though I am personally against it. It might be time that we have to start thinking about public transportation. Traffic is getting bad. The city is sprawling. People need faster ways to get from points A to B. And yes, Thomas, I realize what I said. And no, I did not mean you. Of course, I meant Vixen. Thomas is going the, what's her name? Ostereo-Cortez route. We should just ban cars. Completely. That'll do it. Yes, no traffic lights is better. Wait, you said babe, hi Vixen. Hi babe, hi Vixen. Hope I'm not babe. No, you're Thomas. I was saying hi to Vixen twice. Because she's so nice, you have to say hello twice. And Vixen says, I'm feeling a little better, thanks. Oh, good. I'm happy you are feeling a little better. I wish it was a lot better, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, so let's get started, and I'll come back to the comments in a little bit. Actually, can somebody leave me one? They're perfect. 1 or 2 more comments. Perfect. This way I can scroll the screen up and it will remember where I was. So when I go back to the comments, I won't have to look for where I was. Hopefully. Okay. So, where are we left? Wow. Our population is now over 58,000. Not a bad city, especially considering how sprawled out we are. Now, our center of industry remains, I'd say, down here. We've got our ore, we've got our less expensive neighborhoods to work, the mines, we've got a shipping harbor here. Now it's a cargo hub, so yes, this actually has train tracks that I never hooked up. So You know what? I think that could be rectified. We can get more things in and out if I hook up the train tracks. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can make this the end of a line. So we'll just take it. We'll just take the train from one side here. We'll take it underground. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm not sure exactly where we've got to go, but I'm assuming it's back this way. Did I not have train tracks come across here somewhere? There they are. Okay, so what do? We can bring the train tracks underground to here. Now we'll bring them above ground here. Now we've got to actually go over the road, so we're going to raise the tracks to there. Now this isn't the straightest track in the world, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, come on, that's already high enough. Don't complain. Okay, let's go back to straight tracks. And yes, I'm saying tracks, which is the correct term for train tracks. Okay, let's 1, 3, 4, 5. 5, yes. 5 correctly brings it over. Now we'll go back down to ground level and connect. So perfect. So we've got our train. They can come all the way down and in, and then they go underground all the way to here. Let's see. Should I even attempt to complete the line? I guess I'm gonna try. I guess I'm going to try. Huh. So, let's get it nice and low. There we go. Huh, okay. So the trains can come in a loop. That makes it a little bit more efficient. I knew I said I wasn't going to do it, but we had the space here, so couldn't figure any reason not to. Now this is complaining about garbage. The problem isn't that the garbage trucks can't make it here, it's that they probably take too long because of all the traffic, and they just disappear on their way. Okay, And as I said that, of course, one came and cleared the garbage, so that's good. Now, I'd feel better if I actually saw a train coming, but there's no reason to think a train won't show up at some point. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, perfect. There we go. We had a train. So it is working. That will increase our importing and exporting ability from there. Okay, lots of cars over here. Definitely a place that might be benefit from some basic mass transit. Oh, these massive mining equipment here. Another garbage issue. This backup. Why is this? This is all the backup from. This is where the queue starts. These cars, these trucks, are all waiting to export their items through the seaport. I gotta think about this. See, I really wish you could make these roads bigger, but they're connected to the seaport, and they're one-lane roads. You can't widen them. I think they purposely put that bottleneck in the game. It'd be too easy if you could control it. Okay, well, you know what? They're managing. We'll trust that they figure it out. Let's check in on some places that we normally check in on. This residential area is still seemingly to do well. Not seeing any noise complaints today, thankfully. The Pink Bunny 2, DJ's Odyssey's Pink Bunny 2, still operating, still in business, as is this fantastic McDonald's, now with bacon cheesy fries. I don't like this building. I'm going to be honest. This building is in the way. I don't know what's going on here, but it's got to go. Now I can see my McDonald's. Let's see. What can I put in its place? I think I have a small parking lot. That would probably be better than. No, we don't want to demolish my McDonald's. We don't want to demolish anything. Already they're building something else there. There we go. Okay. There we go. We put down an extra parking lot. And now there'll be no little building in the way of my McDonald's and DJ's Club. We've got this big building here, Tyrell Hotels. One says it's a hotel, one says it's a shopping mall, whatever. And we've got some apparel company here, and then we've got, of course, DJ's High School for Strippers. As usual, operating near capacity. Perfect. We need to now check on, it's Thomas's buildings, still standing, doing well. No real data off of them, but operating normally. That's good. Okay, the Vixen District. Speaking of districts, let's see their names. There we go. The Vixen District. Cassidy and Vixen's Pizza Planet. 24 out of 24 workers. 24 overeducated workers. Well, whatever. So they're making smart pizza. Cheesecake Factory. Okay, another 24 workers. The centerpiece is the library. 748 students. Carousel, 24 visitors. 2 tourists, 21, 22 now. Okay. And what do we got? Oh, the dog park. Smokey's Dog Park. 28 and 11. 28 visitors, 11 tourists. So, all's going well over here. We will definitely include the Vixen District in our plans for public transport. Okay. We'll go to chat and then we'll go on from there. So let's, and of course there's the anti-tracker district, which we'll check out after. Okay. Let's see. Let's not let the chat back up too much. Chief Cook, welcome, Chief Cook. Thomas Potts says, I'm nowhere close. Oh, he's nowhere close to a babe. I believe you, Thomas. Thomas says, hi, Chief Cook. Vixen says, Thomas, looks don't matter to me. It's your personality and sense of humor that counts, so you are great. Well, that's very nice of you, Vixen, but I think he just meant that he's not a babe, like he's not a woman. But you know what? I don't know what he meant, so. Vixen also says hi to Chief Cook. Vixen says, lick that like. It tastes like chocolate. I'll take her word for it. But yeah, doesn't hurt, you guys. Click, lick, smash, bash, shoot that like button. Vixen says Star Tracks. No, not Star Tracks. Train tracks. Purposely said correctly. Thomas says, just wait for my dinner from Wendy's, then going to work early. Oh boy. Wendy's, that's pretty good. Little Baconator action there, Thomas. Vixen says, oh, Potsman, my favorite burgers. What did you order? Don't need to complete. The trains will just reverse. I know I don't have to, Thomas, but I like to when I can. What is playing again? Yes, it's Cities Skylines. Vixen says, I had a migraine, but it's going away now. Rested a bit, which helped a lot. Good. Thomas says, Vixen, weird. I get certain food from places. I get chicken nuggets and a Frosty. Oh, yes. When I was eating chicken, Wendy's had, without a doubt, the best chicken nuggets of any of the fast food places that are near me. That'd be Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, and well, Taco Bell doesn't have chicken nuggets, but by far the best was Wendy's. Oh, and White Castle, which does have chicken rings, but Wendy's was definitely, without a doubt, the best chicken nuggets. You know what? The problem is when I eat chicken, for some reason, my anxiety goes high. In fact, even Wendy's burgers has been knocking my anxiety high to the point that I haven't eaten Wendy's in probably 6 months, even though I find their food goddamn delicious. But it's just not worth risking a panic attack. But you know what? I might have to try the chicken nuggets again sometime soon. Thomas Potts says, yes, City Skylines. Thomas says, it might be better if you turn day-night off. Yeah, it might be. Though sometimes I just like seeing it at night. I really wish there was a mod that could make it 15 minutes of daytime and 3 minutes a night or something. Thomas says, I'm like that too, so is my mom. Good choices. So Vixen is like that. Vixen says to Thomas, she's like that too, so is her mom. Good choices. Thomas says, they are complaining about trash. Destroy them. I can't destroy the dock, Thomas. The union workers, you can't just smash them. Dibs, hello Dibs, welcome. He says, nice looking city, Joe. No Twitch tonight. I kind of forgot about Twitch today. But I had to do this. This is my more regular stream. I don't know if I'm done with this and I still have some energy in me. Maybe I'll do a Twitch stream too, because the Twitch streams I'm keeping shorter anyway. But yeah, no, thank you for reminding me, Dibs. I do need to hit Twitch up again. And Vixen says, laughing my ass off. Those damn citizens always complaining. I know. You would think they'd learn not to complain. And Vixen says, hi Dibs. Thomas says, all those trucks going into that small building. And Dibs says, hi Vixen, hope all is well. Just going to throw my links in there in case anyone is interested in us go live Friday at 7 p.m. Yes, good luck, Dibs, and yeah, throw those links in. Those barcode boys. Vixen says, Thomas, that's the smuggling, or I mean business. Uh, Vixen says she will try and make it. Thomas says, you sounded unhappy DJ Clubs was still in business. No, I'm happy. I don't know if that came out like that. I was quite happy. The DJ Club pays a good amount of it's not taxes and it's not bribes. Bribes is like too negative. But it's like a bribe, but it's not a bad way. But let's just say the DJ Club keeps many politicians in this city, especially the one that counts, very happy. So DJ's Club is not going anywhere unless it's by act of a vengeful god or angry mayor. And Dibs puts in his links and his ways to catch him. So cool. And Vixen says, Thomas, no comment. I'm trying to be civil tonight. Well, Vixen doesn't have to go to the club. I wouldn't expect her to be there anyway. She is a nice and classy woman. She will be at her library, or her merry-go-round, or her and her friend's pizza place. Dibs says you'll have to download the app when you join. Hit that Twitch link. Well, assuming you don't have the app. Dibs says Birdo Prey 5 make a Bitcoin billboard. I don't think I have the ability to do that. Vixen says, Thomas, your building is very tall and erect. Oh my. Why am I building actual offices in my city? They are not. Why are my buildings actual offices in my city? They are not. Way are my I butchered that, but I don't think it's correct. Vixen says, Vertebrae 5, I want to see the doggies, lol. Okay, we'll zoom in on the doggies after I'm done with the comments. Train Trek. Lots of retracted comments. Dibs says, I liked Roy Rogers' chicken nuggets better, Joe. Yes, Dibs, I do like Roy Rogers' chicken nuggets better, but there's no more Roy Rogers. So I'm just going by what's available in my neighborhood. And out of Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King, White Castle, and Taco Bell, Wendy's is by far the best. With McDonald's number 2 and White Castle number 3, and Taco Bell, even though they have none, number 4, and Burger King with their disgusting, awful Star Trek Discovery version of chicken nuggets comes in at a distant number 5. I would rather starve. Burger King sells 10 nuggets for $1. Okay? That's not a deal. That is a warning. Okay? That is, you've been fairly warned. These nuggets are 10 cents each, when everyone else charges 2 to 3 times that much. Yeah. Do not do that. Vixen says, damn you, Wendy's, leave my Joe alone. Yeah, that Wendy, she has powers. Thomas says, no, my name isn't Michael, so I'm a guy. Ha ha, I get it. Hello, Travis, welcome. A panic attack and anxiety. Travis says, I have a panic attack and anxiety. I hope you're not having it now, Travis, but yes, I do too. Unfortunately, I suffer from that. And for some reason, chicken and certain fast food makes it noticeably worse. Vixen says, Thomas Potts, I can never be sure about any names again. Thomas says, you don't have unions, remember? Destroy the union, says Vixen. The unions do rule the dockyards, the shipyards. You're never gonna be able to stop that. DJ Club makes payments, not bribes. Yes, Thomas. That is the way to put it. Vixen says truck, not duck. Damn you, autocorrect. Aw, thank you, Joe, says Vixen. Thomas says, my building in your city are actual offices, but in my city they are more like parks. Really? So people just sleep in them and do drugs, walk their dogs, let their kids play on them? I don't know. I honestly don't know what your buildings are like in your city. Vixen says the truck just took a sharp turn and drove right off the bridge. Suicidal truck. I didn't notice that. Dib says, I believe they opened one in Manhattan, Joe. Roy Rogers. I heard something about that, but, you know, Manhattan might as well be Caroga Lake. Vixen says, actually, I'm kind of torn between McDonald's and Wendy's. Travis works at McDonald's. Travis, does your McDonald's have the cheesy bacon fries yet? Because I tried to order from my local McDonald's and they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. Hector says it's hard to watch this while walking. Oh, yeah, Hector, you might wanna walk where you're going and then either catch up later or catch the whole stream later. You don't wanna walk into something. I wouldn't want to lose a subscriber that way. Thomas has more trees in the streets. Really? I've got to put more time into chopping down those pesky trees. Darth. Welcome, Darth. Oh, wait. It's still Travis. No, it's Vixen says to Travis. Give us free burgers and fries and pies and nuggets and cookies and keep that creepy Ronald the guy away from me. Darth says to me, welcome, Darth. That truck took a sharp U-turn. No, Darth. The truck that took a sharp U-turn is the Korean restaurant delivery. It has beagle bites. Oh my God. Bacon fries, gimme, says Vixen. Commodore Ty, welcome, Commodore Ty. Listen, everybody in this stream. Commodore Ty has videos, discovery reviews and such that are critically underviewed. Please take a minute and check out his channel and subscribe and watch. at the very least, watch his video about the Price is Right Star Trek, because I was gonna do a video on it. I still might, but he touches on 90% of what I wanted to say already. So yeah, so definitely take a look at it. And he just did a Discovery Season 3, Episode 3 review today. So yeah, he does some good stuff. He's a new channel. He needs some help. So please do me a favor and say, check out Commodore Ty channel. Darth says to Vixen, okay, you guys, I'm going to mute the mic for a couple minutes, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to play the game, but got to mute the mic. Okay, sorry about that. Mom had to take a phone call, and I don't know how much you guys were hearing, but hopefully not a terrible amount. Darth says to Vixen, he died by disembowelment when the wheel drove into his stomach cavity. Darth and Sassy is now upset that Mom went outside without her. Darth says, I'm subbing to you, Commodore Ty. Yes, you will not be sorry. Commodore Ty says, thank you, Bird of Prey. Not a problem, Commodore. Happy to help. Vixen was also subbed. Thank you all, he said. Yeah, definitely. I have the videos. I've been so goddamn tired. I tried to start it 3 times. I want to do a video on The Price is Right. But like once I saw Commodore Ty did it, it kind of took a little of the wind out, because like, okay, well, at least somebody's got it out there. Because man, there is, without a doubt, and he says it himself in his video, and I brought this up on Anti-Tracker's stream today, CBS actually produced a great episode of Star Trek. Granted, it was not under the Star Trek brand, it was under Let's Make a Deal brand, but we had original TOS outfits, costumes, uniforms. We had original TNG uniforms, Deep Space Nine uniforms, tons of props. The original chair from Captain Kirk, Captain Kirk's original command captain's chair, phasers and all the goodies, all the stuff that Star Trek Discovery doesn't show and never uses. It was all there, and everybody loved it. The audience loved it, and you know why? Because they did that show because they know that's what really sells. That's what people want to see. Had they done an episode that was just Discovery, no one would have watched. And Wayne Brady, who himself is a huge Star Trek fan. Now, I know a lot of people may not watch Let's Make a Deal, because if you have a normal 9-to-5 job, Let's Make a Deal is on at 10 a.m. So I will grant you that for the first 10 years of my working life, I never, I did not see an episode of Let's Make a Deal. because I was either at work or I was sick and didn't care what was on television. It wasn't until I got in an accident, it wasn't until I got sick and ended up, in my current condition, that daytime TV became a thing. Let's Make a Deal, I've watched more days than I haven't over the last 10 years. And you could tell Wayne Brady has been a Star Trek fan his entire life. Over the 10 years I've been watching, 9 years now, 8 years, the better part of a decade, I've been watching Let's Make a Deal. Wayne Brady always loves the people who come dressed in Star Trek uniforms. He's made lots of Star Trek comments and references. This isn't scripted. I mean, his stuff is not scripted. And you can tell one Trekkie to another, Wayne Brady is a legit Star Trek fan. So when he put on, and I'm sure he got to choose any outfit he wanted to wear on Monday, he chose Captain Kirk Command Gold. And you know what? It looked great on him. And he loved it. He loved playing it. Jonathan, the other guy, his sidekick on the show, he had a TNG Captain Picard uniform, although since he's not bald, he didn't look anything like Picard, but fine. And then, the woman, the model, Tanya? No, I'm sorry, I forget her name, but she had a TNG uniform too. There were Ferengi, there were TNG era Klingons just in the background and set up as mannequins. And the very first contestant they called down was a woman dressed as a TNG Klingon. And just to rub it in, because Wayne asked, okay, and what race do you represent? Because, most of the audience is not Star Trek fans, right? Most of the audience watching The Price is Right probably haven't seen Star Trek in years, if ever. So, not everyone is as accustomed to seeing these things. So, he'd have everybody tell who they were or what race they were. And the very first person was a woman dressed as a TNG Klingon, and she said, I'm a Klingon. She's like, the Klingons we recognize, the real Klingons. And that was a perfect dig, a stab right into the gut of Discovery. Like, yeah, a real Klingon, not that shit you guys pass off on Star Trek Discovery. The entire reason why this show is probably airing is just to promote Discovery. And the very first person is like, yeah, screw you, Discovery. We know what it was. I loved it. It was the best. I mean, that's the anti-tracker district. I love the entire episode. And even then later, when it came time to finally give the official shout out to Star Trek Discovery, and Wayne had to lie and said that he liked it. Because, you get paid, you gotta say things when you're getting paid the big bucks. So Wayne had to go ahead and say that. Okay, I understand. I believe, I know why, and I don't blame him. If CBS was paying me millions of dollars to host the game show, I'd say I like Discovery too, if it was needed to do that to fulfill my contract. But they had the actress who plays the Klingon woman, Laurel, down, and she came and she was actually speaking Klingon. And you know what? She sounded just like a TNG Klingon or a Deep Space Nine Klingon. She sounded perfectly good. Her Klingon could have come right out of the Next Generation or Deep Space Nine. There was no Kling-orc to it at all. And so why? Why? Is it the costumes they make them wear, the face mask, all that crap they make them put on their face that make them sound like idiots? I don't know. But man, even she pulled off speaking Klingon perfectly. So, I gotta say, a lot of respect for that episode, and any Star Trek fan should watch. Any Let's Make a Deal fan should watch. And if you happen to like both, by all means, make sure you check it out. It is literally free on CBS.com. Apparently it's also on YouTube. If you Google, if you search for a Star Trek episode of Let's Make a Deal, it was on YouTube as well. I saw somebody posted a link to it on one Anti-Tracker's Discord earlier today. And if you have CBS All Access for some reason, you can also get it on there. But yeah, it was a great show. And it shows that they could, they could do it if they wanted to. Nothing legal stopped them from using those uniforms. Okay, I'm ending my rant. I gotta get back to this game. Or we won't have accomplished anything but fix a train track. In fact, let me save the game just in case. At least we have the train track ran to that other cargo hub. Okay, the Anti-Tracker District. It has really grown since we put it in. And yes, don't forget, Burnham Boulevard, the main boulevard around Anti-Tracker's mouth. And you know what? I think Heather Boulevard, which should be the main boulevard around... Wait, is this the main boulevard around? Yeah. Heather Boulevard is going to become Discovery Way. So there we go. Anti-Tracker has 2 custom named streets. Yeah, Discovery Way goes all the way up. Oh, Discovery Way actually goes underground and all the way to our dock over here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so if that's Discovery Way, then what the hell comes down here? Meadow Boulevard. So I guess we've got... you know what? Lorca Lane. Is that how you spell Lorca? Maybe it's 1C? Captain Lorca. Yeah, I think it's 1C. Lorca Lane. And Sassy is either trapped in my bedroom where my mom is on the phone. Nope. She's free now. Sassy girl. Okay. Lorca Lane. Perfect. And I know. I was just wasting time on this. Not enough buyers for products. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, the reality of the situation is we've got only a limited few options for public transportation. And of them, there's really only one or two serious options. Buses are probably the easiest, but buses can add to traffic. Now you hope the buses reduce traffic in the long run, but initially they can certainly add to traffic. But I think buses have their place. I do not like using trains, passenger trains, for travel within the city because they just waste space on the rails that are better used for cargo, and frankly there's better ways to transport people around the city than in trains. At least a city like this. Sassy, what do you have? Why are you eating Grandma's hat? Sassy. Oh, she's biting that all off. It's all in her mouth.
I'm trying to get it from. I got it from a lunch grill, and then I dropped.
Sorry about that. Mom had to pull a hat out of Sassy's mouth. She was not happy. A winter hat with a big puffy thing on it. So anyway, yeah. So there's better options than trains for within the city. The tram is The metro, that's the subway. The subway is damn near the best option. Traveling underground high speeds, avoiding the stress in traffic. So this is the station. It only takes up a little bit above ground. Most of it is below ground. This is the tunnel. This sets the line. And this is a better station. Okay. So we can check that out. The train, I already said. The ship, we could... I mean, this is an island. We could do ferries, but I don't know. If we put a bunch of ferries that really just that really would just ruin a lot of coastline, that's probably better for other development. Plane, we absolutely are going to need an airport soon. Now, we could already put in a cargo airport, probably, but it doesn't help with our passenger issues. Now, blimps. Now, this is the funny thing. Even though they are completely impractical in the real world, Cities Skylines does offer you the option of setting up blimp stops. You can have a blimp network for travel around your city. And you know what? I absolutely love blimps. I think they really make the city. But truth is, I don't know that I want to go with them. They're not the most efficient by any means, and they're kind of slow. Monorail, cable car, really only useful on maps where you have a lot of elevation and you need to like go up a mountain. Taxis, I don't know that these actually do anything at all. I've put them down before and I'm not impressed. Tours, tour buses can be interesting once we get more of a sightseeing thing up. And then postal service, I don't even know why it's listed here, but no. Okay, so basically we got to go to the underground, the metro. So if we plan this out a little, it will save us some time. We're going to want to have stops in industry areas, residential areas, commercial areas, basically everywhere. And the thing is, the only problem is once we make one of these, it's very difficult to redo the lines later. So, okay. Well, we got to start somewhere. So, I guess we'll start in the anti-tracker district. Oh, this is his eyebrow. Okay. We can put it here. We can put it here. And you know what? Then we can put now we'll put it here. And then we will draw a path, a pedestrian pathway. Where are those? No, not far. Here. Yes. Okay. This here, now this I had to download separately. It's a pedestrian and bicycle path. So it lets people and bicycles follow the same path. And if we connect that to this part of the city, we will lose this building, but it's a small price to pay. Actually, we don't have to lose the building. We can put on anarchy mode. So it's a little dark, I understand, but basically there's a path now so that people can connect. Now they'll have to go to the crosswalk to actually cross, but they're not far. They're close enough to the subway that they can actually get there. And I guess we should put another one as long as we've got anarchy on, we'll shut off the grid. There we go. And we'll bring that in next to there. So good. We've got people that can go can all get to this perfect. They can all get to that subway stop. Now, I'm not going to do this for every subway stop because it's just going to take too long. But, okay. So good. So we've got that guy there. Let's put another one down here in the residential area. And you know what? We'll put a third one down here. So we've got 3 subway stops in the anti-tracker district. We'll put one in Darth district. Even though unspeakable and horrible violations of nature occur here, we will get people here quicker. So the Darth district gets one. And no, we will not put it on the prison. The prison island does not get a subway. We will put a subway out here. But this is after the checkpoint. So if the prisoner gets to here and they get on the subway, they're already free of the city, more or less. They have free reign. Where is a good place to put it without evicting dozens of families? I guess right there. No, I had to shut off anarchy if I want to put it there, because otherwise that will keep the building right there, and that's not what we want to do. Okay. So not the prison district, but outside the prison district, they've got one. The farms. Okay, now we need a couple here by the farms for people who get to work. New Texas. Why is that no good? Okay. So we've got this is all gonna get rid of something. Okay, so we'll take New Texas has one. I can't do it there. Oh, look at all this traffic. We can put one over here. That'll should keep the farm happy. Let's see. I hate to knock people out of their houses, but doing it along this road is probably the best place. Okay. Now people can walk, unlike me. Most people can walk some distance to get to a subway. It's not a deal killer if the subway is a bit of walking distance. So yeah, we don't have to worry too much about that. Put this one here. Okay, now we've got some residential neighborhoods here. Put there. We'll put here. Now we're back into our industrial area. Put there. We'll put there. We'll put there. We'll put there. I don't even know how I'm going to lay this track, but we'll put here. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're going to put some down here because, well, if I put it here and then later am I going to need to move it? Because then if I move it, that's going to hurt. And we're going to put those down and just assume at some point we're going to come into needing them. Yeah, you know what? We're going to put these down. This is going to be another major road. The Federation District. They need one. They can get theirs over here. Sure they can. Boom. Okay, now in the leisure district. I don't even remember what we got going on over here. We got the hotel there, and okay, and we're back around at the anti-tracker district. There's a fire. I guess we're gonna see how the fire's doing. Wow, this is a pretty rough fire. Where are the fire engines? Are you a fire engine? Why are you passing the fire? Put the fire out. Oh, Jesus. There you are. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to help the fire trucks out a little by getting rid of the spaces. They're coming and then they're stopping. There is a fire right here, people. Put the fire out. What is so difficult? Okay. I can't be putting down fire stations every time there's a problem. Especially when you've got exquisite fire coverage. Or at least you had it. What happened to the fire coverage? Did I forget to put fire coverage in the anti-tracker district? Okay. Well, now they're good. Of course the fire's out. Okay, so now the hard part. We need to connect these in a way that makes sense. Oh, do we want to put one? Do we want to put one over here? I mean, maybe we should, right? I mean, there are some factories or whatever over here. Fine. You know what? Yeah. We'll put. Okay. I know this is not the most exciting way, but you know what? They allow 90-degree turns for subways. I will take it. Maybe not the most realistic, but down to Darth District. Okay, now this will not even go. Will not even go over the island. Slope too steep. What are you talking about? There's no slope, it's underground. There we go. Okay. Space already occupied. Oh, there is train tracks that go underground here. Okay. So we gotta go around the train tracks. That's the only thing that makes this a little bit difficult. is going around stuff that's already underground. Now we could just make one steeper, deeper than the rest, but no point. No point, not when we can so easily go around. Now this is going to be one serious subway loop. Just hopefully do not forget to connect any subway station along the way, because if I do, that would be most unfortunate. Heh. Now, how are we going to do this? How are we going to cross? How are we going to cross? Can I make it deeper? I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. No, I don't want to destroy a building. Okay. I was a little afraid of this, but not the end of the world. Just got to go back a little. There we go. Okay. Instead, you're going to come to here. You're going to come to here. You're going to come all the way up here. And these guys are going to need power at some point. Fine. Oh, I did. Look at that. Okay, this one needs now I can connect a line down to here and a line back up to there. So I can put that on the line. In fact, I can go ahead and connect the line there. I mean, they don't have to go in a loop per se, but yeah, fine. So we'll put one there. Oh, the Vixen District. Yes. Yes, the Vixen District. The Vixen District needs their subway. And that is the dog park. So we'll put it here. And where is the strip club and the McDonald's? they need, the strippers need a way to get to work too. There they are. There they are. Okay. Okay, now this was the parking lot I put in. I think now we are going to make it a subway station. Space already occupied. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, that car is parked in the subway station, but they'll be okay. They'll be okay. Okay. So we need to connect them up. And yes, okay. So good. We have one right there to connect to. Right there. Vixen District. Connect to there. And connect to there. Perfect. Okay. So, right. Oh, we also lost one over here. Look at that. We missed one. Perfect. Good thing we checked. Okay. Now we've got the rest of these to connect. Federation District. Kronos Square. And if I'm not mistaken, this would loop us back to the anti-tracker district. Boom. So, now does this, are we going to do anything with this? Sure. We can connect it there. Okay. So here's the deal. We can have a number of metro lines. People can transfer from the metro lines to other metro lines. So since this one over here is so far out of the loop, we are just going to put them on their own line. Okay, they're not really connected to anything else. Now we're going to make an anti-tracker loop It just stays in the anti-tracker district for people traveling locally. And why did that not work? Okay, you know what? Fine. Create a new line. Yes. Okay. Adding stop. Adding stop. You know what? This is going to be the one that goes out to the rest of the world. So the Darth stop. Stop there. Let's see. We stop there. We stop here. We stop there. 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 We stop here. We stop here. These get... I really wish that they could just... like you could just create automatic stops. That the game would figure out the best route to take with its stops, and you wouldn't have to deal with these constant adjustments in the paths. Okay. Okay. This is a damn long metro line, but it will really get the city connected. And we complete the line. There we go. We now have a major metro line. We've got a smaller metro line there. Now, did I forget to connect any of these stations? Oh, New Texas. Did I? Yes, I did connect New Texas. Okay. That looks good. Now, I am going to do another line just because this is like one direct tube. Even though there's nobody even at these stations yet. We'll go to here, and then we'll go back. And we'll complete that line. So now that's for people who just need to move up and down that line, and very similarly we will add a new line down here. Create a new line. Create a new line. We're going to there. 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 We're coming to here. And then we're going to go back to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and we complete the line. Perfect. Okay. We now have lots and lots of subway possibilities. Okay, we need to get some power to these stations. I hope that doesn't stop the trains from using them. Giving them all some power. Okay. Even though there's nothing there yet. Okay. Now, how can we check how our subway is doing? I believe we just have to click on a subway station. Which is here. Sure. Passenger serviced last week is just 4. Okay, that's not it. But anyway, let's save the game. We'll let that grow. And I will get to the sorely missed comments. Wow, that is a beautiful shot. I gotta say, the anti-tracker district, not regretting it as much as I thought I would. Okay. And how far behind am I? 6:42, and the time is now 7:38. So almost an hour. Darth Raven says, Bird of Prey 5. We heard something about Beagle soy sauce and curry chips. Don't know what she's talking about. Damn you, Darth. Are the park pups still alive, or did Darth get to them? Oh, Vixen, I forgot about checking out the park pups. I am sure they are still alive. Let's see. Doggy Park. Yes. Come on, let's see. Where are the doggies? Where are the doggies? There's one. One just ran across the park. It's 46 visitors, 25 tourists. They are getting used, Vixen. The park is getting used. I'm surprised they can't see more animals, but yes, they're getting used. In fact, there's a car that just left. People are leaving the park. Maybe you can't see them while they're in there, but it is being used. Oh, there's somebody. They just walked under the tree. I guess they like to hide. Whatever. But they're there. They're there. So yes, don't worry, the dogs are safe. Darth isn't going to get to them. Darth's corner is far and away, far from the rest of the population. He can only lure the occasional stripper who had to drop out of stripper high school early to be in his quicksand porn movies. He does not use his dogs. He does not use dogs. There are no Korean restaurants allowed in this city. I've passed that. I've passed that as a mayor. Oh, look at all those people going into that subway. All those cars off the streets. Look at a giant rush of people going to, I don't know where, but they're going somewhere. Dart says, Vixen, all I'm saying is our mystery meat buffet is restocked. Oh, Darth. And great, Darth. You made Vixen a vegetarian. Thomas says, I didn't know about that Let's Make a Deal track episode until I saw Commodore's Thai video. Yeah, I mean, it didn't get nearly as much publicity as the stupid carpool karaoke, when it was by far and better a far and better episode. But again, it didn't promote Discovery nearly as much. In fact, they took a lot of digs at Discovery. Probably went over the heads of the network executives at what they were even talking about. Because let's face it, the network executives they didn't even know what a hull was. So say, oh, real Klingons, that doesn't light off any warning bells, right? They don't see a red alert or a yellow alert because they don't know. Oh, real Klingons, okay, whatever. Because she thinks Klingons are real, probably. That's probably what they thought. Yeah, Sassy, you agree? Vixen says, uh-oh, the cops are out to get you, Darth. Vixen says, more bacon. Darth says to Vixen, more bacon for me. Vixen says, Darth, no, my bacon. Steals it back. I guess she changed her mind about being a vegetarian. Alex Brooks. Hello, Alex Brooks. I don't know if you're still in the chat, because obviously I'm almost an hour behind. But if you are, thank you for being here. And if you're not, hopefully you hear this later. Welcome. Darth says to Vixen, that's a Beagle Basin. Enjoy. Thomas says, looks like part Minecraft update came out. I'll be busy now. Looks like part of Minecraft update came out. I'll be busy now. And Darth puts in a link to his Discord. Join this server. Anyone who hasn't joined, shitpost all you want. Thomas says, there are those dummies walking on the highway again. I wouldn't be surprised. Vixen calls Darth a murderer. Vixen says, does anyone have a link to that episode? Vixen, I will. If nobody else has done it, I'll post it. I'll send it to you. If no one else has already, I'll send you the YouTube link. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm going to post the YouTube link on Anti-Tracker's website on the other videos section because it needs some publicity. But that'll be after the stream, obviously. Alexa, set countdown for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Hopefully that's her to remind me to post that on Anti-Tracker's website. Darth says, Vixen, they were very sassy, tastes great with soy sauce. You're going to watch The Price is Right. Let's make a deal, actually. If I said Price is Right, I'm sorry. Let's Make a Deal is the show. Price is Right follows it. Vixen says, little yes, old lady, no. No, Darth says to Vixen, little yes, old lady, no. Darth says, Vixen, it's a ma'am. Oh boy. And Thomas Potts posting a link. Says, I think it's this one. Might be. He'll be right back. Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker's on the stream. At least he was an hour ago. At 6:55. Okay, 50 minutes ago. Hey, jerk. Streaming when I'm out with Mrs. Anti-Tracker. Sassy girl, it's okay. Well, Anti-Tracker, if you sent me your schedule, maybe I could schedule around these things. But I probably wouldn't. Darth says to me, where is Bridgette Avenue, Ebony Drive, and Joshua Estates? Oh yeah, we could add those to Anti-Tracker District. Anti-Tracker, I don't know if you're still here. I kind of doubt it if you're out shopping. But we did add some custom roads to your district. Besides Burnham Drive, you've got Discovery Way and Lorca Lane. So yeah, we can add a few more streets. Commodore Ty says hello to Anti-Tracker. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, you're out with your wife and you're on your phone. You must be having a great time, lol. How are you, man? Sorry I missed your stream. I was very busy. Darth says, call the bus service to Gojo Express. Darth says, you should leave her, fatten her up for Christmas. I don't even know what you're talking about, Darth. I hope it's not what I think it is. Anti-Tracker says, hey, we are waiting for Joshua's friends from the middle school to get here. Oh, from middle school to get here. That's cool, seeing old friends. Darth says to me, call the underground, the Anti-Tracker shit tube. No. No. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, hope he has fun. Anti-Tracker says he will. He will. He has not seen them in a while. Stops me from making a video today, but worth it. You weren't going to make a video today, Anti-Tracker. At best, you were going to play Cities Skylines. Darth says to me, call the blimps Vixen's balloons. And he says, Anti-Tracker, put them to work, that kind of streamer you are. What kind of streamer are you? Richie Poole, welcome Richie. He says, hello everyone, I just got off work. Well, thank you for coming, Richie. Darth says to Vixen, you okay, girl? You haven't said anything in a while, your head okay. Richie says, Vixen, I can't see you, is there something wrong? I don't think she said anything, I don't see anything either. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Tracker, FYI, I never suggest bird name a street in your district after Burnham. And Anti-Tracker knows that's lies. Darth says, where's Anti-Tracker's beard? Richie Poole says, Vixen, I don't understand this. I was going to listen for my drive home, but I guess I'm going to leave. I don't understand why you'd leave, Richie, but Thomas says, make sure you give Anti-Tracker all the oil money. Darth says, call the subway on the camp train, only a third week left. Anti-Tracker says, yes, but I prefer real money. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Tracker, does he know you are here yet? Doubt it. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, check his stream from last night. He got really sleepy and spoke complete gibberish. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, are you back home? Anti-Tracker, by the time he sees my first comment, I'll be long gone. Yeah, probably true. Anti-Tracker, Sassy, come on, baby. Anti-Tracker, you should have been dead 99 millennia by the time he gets to the comments. You should be dead 99 millennia. Darth says, I can roll. I can't walk, I can roll. Anti-Trigger says, well, our guests are here, so see you guys later. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, have a good one. Thomas Potts says he's destroying homes for subways and probably overcharging for tickets. I wonder if I could raise the ticket prices. Anti-Tracker, Thomas says, Anti-Tracker, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thomas says, I got a bridge from the workshop that has sub-tracks on it, but I'm unable to connect it to the underground parts. You very well might have to keep Anarchy on, Road Anarchy, to connect it. Vixen says to me, don't connect my district to the strip club. No, better have free health care for STDs. Brad Wolf, welcome Brad Wolf, welcome to the stream. I'm still a ways behind in comments, so if you're gone by the time I catch up, sorry I missed you. Hector says hi Brad, Vixen says hiya. Thomas says free health care in a bird of prey city, I highly doubt it. Vixen, New Texas, I didn't see that one before. Yeah, it's a very small oil district next to the farm. Darth asks Vixen if she's okay. Vixen says, Darth, I was taking a break. Darth says, your head okay? How's everyone? I'm good, says Brad. Darth says, Brad, Wolf, hope you return from your goo state soon. Hector, goo, like Yaphet from the Orville? I'm kind of curious myself, Hector. But then I kind of realized, don't ask Darth questions. You'll only get answers you don't want. Darth says the Vixen chat after the stream. And Vixen says to Darth her head is pretty bad. She says maybe. Brad says, well, you know, goo is life. Or some BS. Hector said, what happened to your head? Vixen says the migraine. When will you build the airport, said Thomas. It's a good question. We'll see. Maybe this stream, otherwise next. Hector says, if Prometheus and Covernon teach me something, it's that goo is life and many things. Darth says to me, You get a stop. You get a stop. Everyone gets a stop. And Thomas doesn't remember. Hector says he puts down a hospital and firefighter quarters. Oh, I think that H is just for the helipad on top of the fire station. Brad Wolf says a stop for you, a stop for you. No, stop for you, stop for you. There are hospitals, says Thomas. Hector, police stations, yes. Did the poor people get a subway station? In fact, they did. Hector says, oh, the anti-tracker district, cool. Buses, I did not put buses down yet. Buses will probably be the next public transportation. Liquor stores, well, I assume. Hector says burn them in the mouth. Gabrielle Lorca, thank you for the spelling. I spelt it correctly, 1C. Hector says puff for when he sees it. Yes, I do appreciate it, Hector. Thank you. Darth says to Hector, sounds like he should have been Latino or Hispanic. Hector says in that century, who should be all mixed? It's true. Hector says Gabriel is not only a Latino name, as in Archangel Gabriel. Brad Wolf says save early, save often. Very true, Brad Wolf. It is excellent advice for any game player or content creator of any type. Vixen yells, yay, puppies! Aw. Brad Wolf says, wait, there's a stripper high school? Can I be a sub there? I don't know, can you teach stripping? No Koreans, racist. I said no Korean restaurants, Thomas. Hector says, is DJ Odyssey school? I heard it's all booked. Unless you want to be a janitor or a dance teacher. Brad Wolf said, damn, better luck next time. Do I need to know how to dance to be a dance instructor? It helps. Helps if he wants the tips. Darth says to me, the giant rush of people are heading to my underground Korean meat market. Oh my God. They are saying I'm barking mad. But the critics are just tasting their tails by the mystery meat sandwiches. Darth, you have a serious issue. I don't know what it is, but you have a serious problem. Vixen says to Darth, or we could feed you to Sassy. Yeah, that would be more appropriate. Hector says, no, Darth meat isn't FDA approved. That's true. We wouldn't want Sassy getting mad cow disease. Brad Wolf says, screw the FDA, rat burgers for all. Yes, from Demolition Man. Darth says, Vixen, oh great, does it come in curry and rice? Hector, Darth says to Hector, screw the FDA, lol. Vixen says, yes, you do. Darth says to Vixen, I must taste great. I'm bringing in black sack with a mince grinder. And it remember, no. Hector says, well, Darth himself says he can be eaten. Mince away. Hector says, I was talking about you, Darth, not being FDA approved. Brad Wolf says, the FDA is like approval from Bieber. No one worth their salt wants it. Vixen says, I don't think we need FDA approval for who we feed to Sassy. She's a dog. The government would disagree, but yeah, says Brad. Vixen says, psst, Forget the government. I agree, Vixen. Forget the government. And so does Brad Wolf. See, we're all of good sound mind here. Hector says the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, FFDCA, requires that all animal foods, like human foods, be safe to eat. Wow. Vixen says, I will grind up Darth good. Brad says, oh, hi, Bird. I'm still here when you saw me enter the chat. Very cool, Brad Wolf. Thank you so much for sticking around. Okay, I'm only 8 minutes behind now. Vixen says, lol. Travis. Welcome, Travis. Travis Verrett. I have a dinner is baked chicken and vegetables. Sounds delicious. Is the chicken by any chance baked chicken nuggets from Wendy's? You'd have to remember it was earlier in the stream. You'd had to have been here for it. Vixen says vegetables. What are those? Those are those things they put on plates to make them look fuller, but you just push them off to the side. Thomas says, so you're going to make Koreans eat non-Korean restaurants? If they want to be here, then yes. Big fire, says Thomas. Oh no, Vixen is yelling fire, fire. Did I miss the fire? I was watching the comments. Shit. Had a mine? Oh no. Did the mine catch fire again? No. They're all good. I don't see any fire over here. No fires there. Oh, fires. The oil industry. Some oil buildings burnt down. And they're rebuilding. Is that it? Oh, we've got more buildings over here. Or corporation. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. I was a little more worried when you guys said big fire, but Brad said, did we start the fire, Vixen? Brad says, nice Bird of Prey 5, you got the Demolition Man reference. Of course. One of the best movies. Hector said, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Yeah, I don't have a prayer of remembering the vast majority of the words to that right now. Oh, and of course Vixen wrote out exactly what I was gonna say. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Thomas Potts says in all caps, hurry Bird of Prey 5, no 5, hurry Bird of Prey, there's a big fire in your town. Well, I missed it. I'll have to come back and rewatch it. Lights the lighter, says Brad. There goes the neighborhood, says Vixen. Darth says nobody can handle my meat, there's too much of it. Meanwhile, the city is literally burning. I can't believe I missed this giant fire. Usually it has like the sound of fire, so I would have at least thought to look up. Thomas Potts says, let's make some s'mores. Vixen says Thomas with marshmallows. Yay. Brad Wolf says vegetables are the things that come in a can. From LaChoy, I think. Darth says Travis chicken nuggets are from Darth's Korean restaurant. Bark no more. No. Darth, I think I'm going to stop reading all your comments. Brad Wolf says, Darth, my condolences. No one can handle your meat. So sad, yes. Thomas Potts says there was a fire at Big Crate Things. Vixen says to Brad Wolf, chow mein noodles are vegetables. Oh, I wish, but they are not. Hector says, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want a flame in your heart with musical notes. Darth says, Brad Wolf, thank you. Brad Wolf says, of course, Vixen. Okay. I guess I don't know. Then I eat a lot of vegetables. If noodles are vegetables, then I eat vegetables. Thomas says it was a big fire. I believe you. I'm shocked I missed it. Vixen says, so chow mein noodles are super healthy. It sounds like it. Brad Wolf says, that's my story and I'm sticking to it, Vixen. Vixen says to Brad Wolf, yay. Hector says, Confucius said, if you look too much under the ground, you won't notice your pants are to catch fire. And Vixen says, I said marshmallows, like in Star Trek 5. Sorry about that, Vixen. Marshmallows, indeed. Okay. Okay, well, let's get a little bit more to the city done than just the subway. Although it was a massive subway system. Let's do one more fire check. How is the fire coverage in the anti-tracker district? I could have sworn I took care of it, but maybe I didn't. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's put down another big fire department. Just so we get even more coverage. Okay, so what? Okay, let's check on our subway system. We had a subway here, yes. Right at the bottom of the anti-tracker district. 122 passengers serviced. Very cool. Okay. Still have plenty of water, plenty of sewage treatment. Landfill use is getting high, but it empties automatically thanks to a mod I have. No disasters. What's this? Tours. Transport. Transport system looks solid. Man, there's something in here that shows me more, though. Oh, I forgot what it is. What's this do? Ultimate eye candy? Oh, time of day. Oh. Day-night speed cycle. Weather. And make it rain? I'm making it rain! I'm making it rain. We gotta get some video of the rain. Yes. See, when the fires come, I'll just make it rain. That'll do it. Look at all those people getting wet. Run! Run to the umbrella stand. Okay. As much. Oh, thunder and lightning. Lovely. You know what? We're going to let it rain for a while. Okay. I just got to remember to come back to this thing and shut off the rain at some point. Policies. Is it time to check our policies? Power conservation, water conservation. Definitely never enacting a pet ban. Education boost. Oh no. No, we're not going to promote recreational use. We've seen what happens when we do that. Free public transportation. After I just put down all that stuff and it's so expensive? No. You gotta pay if you want to get somewhere. School's out. The city citizens will prefer working over education. No, I'm let them choose what they want to do on their own. Harsh prison sentences, yes. Extra insulation. Well, since it's not winter, it doesn't really matter, but sure, whatever. Helicopter priority. If there are emergencies in areas with this policy on, services will always use helicopters. No. We don't want that for the entire city. And there'd be no point to having fire stations. It would only be fire helicopters. And they might be busy fighting actual forest fires. Educational blimps. We don't have any blimps yet. Boost education slightly at no cost. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Taxation. City planning. Lightning rods, yes. High-tech housing. High-rise ban. I guess we could encourage biking. No loud noises. No, we want that. Old Town. Only residents and buildings can use the area for motor. No, we can't do that for the whole city. We can't make the whole city. No rebuilding. No. Combustion engine ban. No. I think we'll keep our combustion engines right where they are. Thank you very much. Filter industrial waste. Zone industry buildings need to filter their waste, making them pollute the ground a lot less. Cost 2 cents. Or Sims, $2. Zoned industrial building per week. Well, less pollution is good. Why does the city have to pay for it? Let's see, we're currently losing $62,000 a week. What happens if we go and we click that on? 64,000 a week? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I hope it's taken effect. A workers' union? Hell no. No, the only union is going to be on the docks. And they don't need me to set that up for them. Let's see. Themes. Oh, yes. We have other themes. Sure, we'll enable theme management for the city, though that won't be helpful to later. Where do I see the traffic lines? You know what? Whatever. What's this? Milestones? No. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I have to actually... Maybe it was a mod that I've seen somebody use. How's our traffic situation as a whole? Is it down? It barely looks any changed, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, just on this alone looks almost exactly the same, but I guess this is mostly commercial and industrial traffic. It's not really personal, so I guess there's no reason the subway would have reduced it, but it's a shame. I was hoping it would have improved traffic more noticeably. Okay, we gotta build some neighborhoods or something. I'm not gonna call it a night without expanding the city. So what do we got? You know what? We've already got stuff up here. So we've already got subway stations here. So let's build the next section of the city here. Okay. Oh, we want to turn back on our road snapping. There we go. Make some blocks here. And of course that one. That one was already put down wrong. $90. There we go. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Okay. Put that there. Okay, now I've broken the power lines. Well, we're not going to need them anyway. No. No, we don't want to delete that. Okay. So what are we gonna put here? This is gonna be, let's district this off. We'll make this something interesting. Okay. What do we want to make special about this district? Commercial. We'll make it generic commercial. Yeah, we'll do offices. If I put any offices, they'll be nice offices. We will make these self-sufficient buildings. Why not? We'll make a green district. A little. We'll do a little experimenting with the green district, sure. Okay, now let's call this, who wanted a district? Who wanted a district name? Zethon wanted a district, but he's got a massage parlor. Okay, Zethon, you know what? I'm gonna give you a district too. Zethon district. I guess I begrudgingly give you a district. Now we are going to give you European suburbia and European. You know what? Yeah. Your district's going to look a little more European than the rest, because I know you love socialism, you love all of socialist Europe, and you want to leave the United States because you hate America, and you want to move to France or Finland or any of those half socialist countries. So, your own little slice of socialism. Yes, yes. You're going to have power restrictions, water restrictions. You're going to have well, you do like pets. You're going to have a smoking ban. You're going to have recreational use. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not giving you free public transport. For ferries, there's no ferries, but you know what? Sure. You're going to get educational blimps for some reason? No, you're not. That's stupid. There you go. A little slice of... Oh, and we'll raise taxes for... Yeah, we're going to raise taxes because that's what socialism likes. Tax raise, tax raise, tax raise. No tax relief. No tax raise. There we go. What is let go of leisure? A leisure specialized area stops generating tax income but gets a hefty boost in entertainment value. No. You all get your taxes raised. because that is what socialists like. They like to pay lots of taxes. Okay. So here, this is the chance. Prove to me socialism works. I should call this Little Venezuela. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? We can do this. We can do this as residential. We can do some office space. We can do some high density commercial. We'll do some low density commercial. And we'll put in more office space. Now we need to put down some, well, they're saying police is already good here. So we don't need police. We do need some socialized medicine. Put down a hospital. And of course, wouldn't it be a great place to live without a crematorium? Put one there. And what the hell? We'll put one here. Now we need, how's our fire department looking? Fire department, they're saying it's good, but you know what? It could be better. Right? It can always be better. Put in the fire department there. Schools. Yes. You need some schooling. Really? Too big? How big is too big? Oh well. Okay, elementary schools fit fine. Put one there. One there. A community school. Oh, that's what I wanted to put. Because that's kind of big. But of course it's not. High school. Sure. Put a high school. And that's good. And some parkland. You gotta have a park. As much as I prefer you didn't. Oh yes. You get a cat park. Because that's what socialists like. Oh, and soccer. Okay. Wait, does this soccer field even look right? I hate to knock down. Oh, okay, that would fit here. I don't know if it looks right though. Let's see. Because I had a soccer field that didn't. Oh, it looks perfect. Perfect. Very nice. So a soccer field and a cat park for the dirty socialists. There we go. I don't know why that's called a cat park. I don't think cats would particularly like it, but sure. I think people just got jealous that there was a dog park in the game, and somebody's like, I'm going to design a cat park because I like my cats. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with cats, but they just made a park that looks like nothing and called it a cat park, so whatever. But maybe I'm the sucker because I'm the one who downloaded it. Well, the Zethon district is growing. A lot of helipads. Oh, because these are offices. Right. IT buildings, in fact. I did give them that little bit of a head start. So we're cool. We'll let it grow. They've got subways. Should I expand it out some more? You know what? Maybe we'll save that for next time. Let's let it grow a little. Let's save the game. We'll let it grow. I'll go to comments. And then I think we'll call it a night. Darth Raven says, the bird of prey, me. Trust me, you don't want a fire in your heart. Viction will attest to how much pain I was in. Oh, I believe you, Darth. I had very few but memorable bouts with heartburn, and I do not like it. Vixens, and I felt so bad for you that night. You were in that pain. I do have empathy, despite reports of the contrary. Vixen says, Hector, so you're a liar, pants on fire. Thomas has checked Discord. I'll check Discord after the stream, Thomas. This game takes up the entire screen. Darth says, can we attach a motor onto your bed and drive you around like an RC car? I suppose if you found a big enough motor, you could. Hector says, I think you misrepresent what Confucio said. Yeah. Vixen says, yep, Darth was dying for an entire night. Hector says, a mother? That's cruel. I don't remember what that was about. Vixen says, Hector, I don't think that was the problem. Darth says, the Vixen, I think I died at 8 a.m. The pain went away, and I fell asleep in my armchair. Brad Wolf says, have a Subway, eat fresh. Just don't listen to Jared, he's a monster. Yeah, stay away from Jared. Vixen says accurate. Hector says, did you leave your body and saw it wetting the pants? Oh boy. Bradway says, Vixen sad but true. Dar says to Vixen, I met God and he had the ghost. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. And Vixen says to Darth, he hates him. And I'm not surprised. Brad Wolf says, eating popcorn while watching Vixen and Darth. They need to get a room. Brad Wolf says, just enjoying the show, you two. Hector says, I hope Bird don't start trying to catch up into the chat. Darth says, you should join the chat after the stream, lol. Darth says, she is mean to me. Brad Wolf says, time to check your policies, Bird. Okay. Just don't try to build any walls. Brad, are you mean to her, Darth? Darth says to Vixen, Vix, did you get a coffee and eye mask? Did you get a coffee and eye mask? Darth says, you have no idea. Oh boy. Brad Wolf says, lol. Hector says, Darth is disgusting. Is like a boy putting bubblegum in a girl's hair. Vixen, I don't know what that is because it doesn't show up on my screen. Darth says the Vixen checked Discord. Vixen says, I had coffee and my pills, but I also have a cough and itchy throat and sinus pressure. Ouch, Vixen. Sorry to hear that. Hector says, man, so that's sub-intersections in a real life, that would be a nightmare. Haha. I don't know what intersection we're talking about, but yeah, there are some nightmares in this. Vixen says, sorry for saying that, but I don't feel like being teased when I'm sick. Darth said to Vixen, eat dry bread. Vixen said, thanks, I've tried, but it made me cough too much. Brad says, I have cough drops at my work. The recycled air or whatever keeps it dry and uncomfortable. Hector says, if you still have a migraine, using a screen will make it worse. Vixen said, I need to go shopping for cough drops and tea. And she said, I know you're trying to help, but there's different kinds of migraines and it's not that. Vixen says, how far behind is Bird of Prey 5 now? Well, that was at 8:22. It's now 8:37, so 15 minutes. Thomas says the Vixen district needs to be bigger. Oh, it can grow. Travis says, Travis. Corpus Christi, Texas. Oh, okay, welcome, Travis. I assume you're in Corpus Christi. Can't say I've ever been, but been to Dallas. Closest I've gotten. Liked it a lot. It was hot though. Dallas in the summertime. Not the best time. Hector says very behind. Well, that's pretty much always true. Brad Wolf says bye, Darth. Darth says catch you all later. Take care, Darth. Vixen says Thomas Potts, yes, and with boobies. Oh boy. Vixen says the Darth chat still on. Brad Wolf says Office Space, good movie indeed. Hector said a pair of hills. Vixen says yes, and a valley. Oh boy. Travis says, well, you'll be back on the air again. When? Well, you'll be back on the air again live. I'm missing something. If it's when will I be back on the air again live? Tomorrow I will be doing a live stream, not with the city, but we're going to talk about, now there's no Orville on tomorrow, but sometime maybe around 6 p.m. Eastern, I want to go live and I want to talk about and I already have some of it planned out, the most controversial episode of the Orville. And I'll leave it at that. Because there's no new episode on tomorrow, at least not here in the USA. So we'll talk about something from the past. Brad Wolf says, okay, got to go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Brad. Hector says, bye. Vixen says, night. Thomas Potts, don't forget the car ban Zethon. I should ban cars. At least, the only problem is that might ban traffic that has to go through the Zethon district. Thomas says, FYI, I love my cat and I'm no socialist. Okay, Thomas. Well, you're the exception that proves the rule. Akhlid Corey says, please, how can I get this game for free? I don't know how you can get it for free. You can get it from Steam or from the creators Paradox Interactive, but it costs, the base game costs about $30, maybe $30 or $32 US dollars. I know they have it on sale sometimes for like half price, but I don't know, those sales are far and few between, so I am sorry, I cannot help you on getting it for free. But it is a great game, so if you can get your hands on it by some legal means, I hope you do. Okay, everyone, well, let's check up on Zethon's district, and seems to have grown. It's not a bad looking district, if I do say so myself. Oh, look at that. That's a nice building. That is a nice building. Oh, that was part of the oh, that's the science facility. That was there. Dumb me. In fact, this is the Federation District. What's going on with the Zethon District? Population 3,058. And our city population is now 61,647. Looks like a steady increase. Clearly most of the population increase has been right here. We're a little low on residential demand, so next time we've got to work on more commercial and industrial. Checking out Anti-Tracker District. You got a dead body waiting for transport. You know, there are plenty of crematoriums. They should have no problem being picked up. Okay. Okay, well, I like it. Let's see. Can we find... I think there was a subway somewhere around here. Yeah. There we go. 24 people. Well, that's not the worst. Not the worst. Come on. I know there was something to hit in here that would tell me, Alexa, stop. Okay, that was to remind me to post the Let's Make a Deal episode in Anti-Tracker's website. Is it this? No, I clicked this already. Junctions, adjust roads, routes. Something would show me the number of cars and the number of trains or whatever. 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 It looks good. We're calling it a game. Thank you for joining me on episode 9. Any last comments? No. Okay, guys. Well, let's see. So yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming about the Orville. And we'll go from there. Okay, Qapla, everyone. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.